Welcome to Fortis College. An admissions rep will be right with you.
Hi, welcome to Fortis. It's very nice to meet you today. One thing that we want to make sure that you're aware of is that we are accredited. We are accredited by ACICS, the Accrediting Council of Independent Colleges and Schools. We're also approved by the Commonwealth of Virginia Department of Veteran Services. We're also approved by the State Council of Higher Education for Virginia. Another approval that we have is approved by the Virginia Board of Nursing. So our students that are in our practical nursing and registered nursing programs can sit for the NCLEX to become a licensed practical nurse or a registered nurse for the state of Virginia. Here at Fortis College, our core values are very important to us. We live by these principles to ensure that we're delivering satisfactory customer service to every student that is part of Fortis College family. Our core values are integrity. We educate our students and operate our schools with uncompromised integrity and transparency. Student-focused outcomes. All decisions align with our students' best interests regarding their educations and careers. We continually strive to be innovative leaders of our industry. Commitment. We are passionate and driven team focused on outstanding results. Service excellence. We are service-driven and respectful of all stakeholders, students, employees, employers, investors, and community. Respect. We are a diverse organization and respect every individual within our organization and our community. Now that we've got that important information out of the way, are you ready to see the school? Come on, let's go! Welcome to our computer lab. We have several of these on campus, but they all will be set up similar to this. You see your computers are here available for students to use. All of the computer labs, as well as classrooms, will have an overhead projector, as well as a drop-down screen for projecting on, and then a whiteboard as well. When you're back on campus, you'll be in classrooms similar to this. We believe in small classrooms here because we want to make sure that our students have one-on-one instruction with our teachers. Our next stop is the Learning Resource Center, also known as the library. Come on in. Now for the fun stuff. Let's go see the labs. So if you're a part of our practical nursing or associate's degree in nursing program, you'll spend a lot of time in here in our nursing skills lab. Hey, come on back. I want to show you something. As a nurse, it's going to be very important you know how to do head-to-toe assessments. As you can see here, we have a lot of mannequins set up for our students to go through that process. But you'll learn how to do trachs, you'll learn how to identify different areas of the body and different things that are wrong with it. So welcome again to the Nursing Skills Lab. Oh, hey Pamela, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. So, this is Pamela Boswell. She's one of our admissions reps here. Tell us a little bit about this lab.
So this is really neat because our students are able to come in here and they're getting one-on-one attention and instruction. So this guy here will actually be turned on, and what happens is he has a heartbeat, his lungs actually are working, and it's programmed by a MacBook. So they can actually have him speak and cry out. His heart can stop just so you can listen to the lungs. They can put them together, they can stop the heart. They also can fill it with fake urine and fake blood, which is really neat too, because that's the way our students are able to learn how to do catheterizations as well as IVs.
Come on in, guys. Pamela's going to tell us about the new well birthing machine.
So this machine actually mimics childbirth. So when our students are learning and doing their clinicals for maternity and newborn, they're also coming on campus and doing real life simulations. There's actually a baby inside this belly, and it actually comes out and the baby has a pulse. So they're able to learn a lot of different scenarios that can happen in childbirth.
Now I want to show you our medical assisting lab. Our medical assistant students will spend a lot of time in here learning a lot of the things that they need to know to be successful as a medical assistant. The front office functions of a medical assistant includes scheduling appointments, registering patients, doing billing and coding, and working with medical insurance. One of the clinical functions of a medical assistant is working with the electrocardiogram, also known as EKG. Another clinical function of a medical assistant is phlebotomy, which is drawing blood. As you can see here, we have the venipuncture arm. Our medical students first start learning how to draw blood on this arm. They identify the veins as well as tie off the actual arm and use a needle to draw blood. As a medical assistant, you're required to do a lot of lab tests as well. So test tubes of urine or blood will be put in the centrifuge machine. All right, come on, let's go look at dental. Welcome to the dental lab. As you can see, it's set up just like a dental office. So hopefully when you start your career in dental assisting, you'll be familiar with everything that you see here. As a dental assistant, you'll also learn radiography. You'll be taking x-rays of the mouth. This is the bite wing x-ray. And also you'll learn how to use the panoramic x-ray machine. Some dental assistants don't actually work in a dental office. They'll work more in a lab setting. There, they'll help the dentist offices with different things that are needed, such as bleaching trays. As you can see here, the bleaching tray is made from this mold. So in order for this to happen, the actual lab will make an impression of the teeth. You can see here, and from this impression, create this mold. And from this mold, create the bleaching tray specifically for the patient. After you take the x-rays, of course, you will need to learn how to process them. This is our dental processing area. Here you can see some of the x-rays that have been processed. Come on, let's go to the massage therapy lab. And here we are. Before we go in, I want to tell you a little bit about where massage therapists work. A lot of people only think massage therapists work in spas. Massage therapists can work in a lot of different places. One place that I love would be cruise ships. You could travel the world and be a massage therapist on a cruise ship. You could also work with a chiropractor and work in a doctor or medical office. You could also work in hotels as well as spas. Oh, hi, there you are. Welcome to the massage therapy lab. A lot of people believe massage therapy is just doing massages, but it's so much more. You'll learn a lot in this program to ensure that you're doing things properly and getting the healing aspects of the body that you want for your client. Certain things that you want to know, and you will know, you'll learn all about the spinal nerves and how they're connected and what you might need to do to manipulate the result that you want in the body. There's a lot of other great things you'll learn too, and we'll talk about those just as we go through. Reflexology. There are a lot of different points in the body where there are pressure points and different things like that. If you can see here closely, different things, points in the body speaks to different body parts. Your heart, your lungs, your small intestine, all those things can be most definitely manipulated right directly in the hand. Another aspect of the body that you'll learn are trigger points. There are a lot of different points in the body that once massaged or manipulated in the right way will get you different results for that body part. You can see a chart that goes over those there. So you'll learn all of this stuff in detail to ensure that you're an exceptional massage therapist. In massage therapy, as I've stated before, it's very important that you know about the body. The muscular system, the skeletal system are very important. You're going to be working with people in different ages of their life, whether they're elderly people, people that might be pregnant, you may have people that you're working with that have sports injuries, all those types. And so you need to know how the body works to ensure that you're doing your massages properly. All right. Now let's take a look at our heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and refrigeration program. This program is a one-year program. In the HVAC lab, there are a lot of heating and ventilation systems that you'll work on and learn about. One is the tankless water heater. This is one of the newest innovations in the HVAC community. You'll also learn about the different residential units. You have about 3 of these here. And so as you can see with this one, we've already opened the panel and you'll learn all about the actual wiring of the system, ensuring how that works and how everything is connected. Refrigeration is very important in the HVAC community as well. So you can see here is one of the refrigeration units they've taken apart, learning about the ins and outs, the heating, cooling coils, the fans and everything to ensure they're very familiar with this type of refrigeration system. Here's some more different heating and ventilation units. These are the ones that you usually see outside of the house. So you'll learn about how to wire these as well. HVAC units will not always be in a closet in a house or on the outside of a building. Sometimes they're on the roof. Sometimes they're in the ceiling. You'll actually be able to work in those types of environments here as well. You look up here, we have a system up here for students to work on as well. As you might already know, restaurants will have huge refrigerating systems that they work with. You'll be able to work on those as well here and know how to assess the problems that they might have and fix those. Well, I had a pleasure showing you around the school. We'll see you next time.